welcome to another episode of A Dude and a Chick Review a Movie. I'm the chick.
And I'm that dude.
And today we are reviewing Kingsman, The Secret Service.
First of all. Where have you been? A lot of people been asking about this. Where have you been?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I've been busy.
You gotta take the blame. I've been wanting to do these, but she's been holding it up.
I have schoolwork. So
anyway,
that trumps everything.
Back to the review.
Schoolwork trumps everything. So sorry for the delayed but episodes. So today we're reviewing Kingsman, The Secret Service, which came out this weekend. Technically the 13th.
We actually just got through seeing it like about 2-3 hours ago.
About 2 hours ago. Very good movie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who's in it?
Okay, let's go over the list. So, one of my favorites, Colin Firth, which you will know from the King's Speech, and for the ladies who love Jane Austen. I love Pride and Prejudice, okay? Leave me alone. It's one of my faves. You remember him as Mr. Darcy in like the 1995 version of Pride and Prejudice on A&E.
Blah,
6
blah,
hours.
blah.
This is not for
blah,
you. This
blah.
is not about you. This is not about you. Now be quiet.
Michael Caine.
And then a newer comer.
Michael Caine,
obviously we all know Alfie.
Alfred.
Way back. He was Alfie back in the day. It was a movie called Alfie. He did another one. Also, for you newer kids, is Alfred from the recent Batman releases. And then there's Mark Strong, who I love. I love. You will remember Mark Strong because I know you don't get it from the first Kick-Ass. Yes, and I remember him from things like Tristan and He's Old and some other stuff. And then we have a newer comer. Oh, yeah, well, we'll get to that in a second. Plus Samuel Jackson.
I'm about to say, you should forget Samuel.
No, I wasn't. Samuel Jackson, you know, we love. And then we have a newcomer, Taryn Edgerton. He was pretty good. I like him. He's new. He was in some movie I haven't seen yet.
I didn't think he was a new actor.
With Kit Harington. Well, he is new. He's in another movie I haven't watched yet with Kit Harington, smaller movie, more English, so most of us probably won't know it. And then, of course, there is an appearance by Mark Hamill.
Hamill, but you gotta introduce that chick.
And the girl's name is Sofia Boutella, who also, I believe, is a newer comer in the films. So,
no, I've seen her in something else.
Okay, you tell me what you saw her in.
I don't know,
but she doesn't have a wide list of anything.
She's been in something else, though.
Did you watch something called Street Dance?
That was it.
Okay, because I didn't know you were into that. Fucking retarded. So, you want to go into the premise of this movie, or you?
Yeah, what was the movie about? Quick little summary of the movie.
Oh, well, I was saying that you could do that. Never mind.
It's about spies. It's about a group of spies. They call themselves the Kingsmen. They work undercover to save people and correct things and do just like spy stuff, FBI type stuff.
And to
undercover.
Until you elaborate, this is also based on a novel, comic book, or probably more like a graphic novel. Which you can see a lot of people are getting their movies and making all these graphic novels and comic books into movies because they're really good ideas.
The comic book is called The Kingsman too?
Yes.
Comic book is called Kingsman?
Yeah, they would name it after the,
No, sometimes they don't.
Well, they named the Spider-Man movies after Spider-Man, didn't they? They named Iron Man.
The comic book is called Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, the last one was called The Amazing Spider-Man. No, the last one was called The Amazing Spider-Man.
The ones before the last one.
Yeah, but you knew what it meant. Iron Man was freaking Iron Man. Wolverine is Wolverine. The Avengers are the Avengers. All right, we're done with that. So, as we were saying, the premise is basically older Secret Service agent basically recruits a more unrefined person that he finds is not pretty much the typical role model, like person in that role of the Kingsman. And basically they go to battle evil. Hence Samuel Jackson, as you see in all the trailers.
Kick a lot of ass in that movie, man. A lot of good action, great fight scenes. It's like a modern first Kick-Ass to me.
It's like Kick-Ass meets James Bond. Yeah.
It was pretty good. So, what would you rate that movie?
Wait. Oh. So, what did you think of the storyline?
I liked it. I like it. It looked like they can continue to do movies off of something like that.
Well, I'm pretty sure they will.
I don't know. You never know.
Well, no. Basically, every movie now is set up for a part 2. So, I'm sure even soon, Nicholas Sparks movies, it'll be The Notebook Part 2. I liked the storyline. The storyline was good. It flowed together. There's a lot of great surprises in it. So it's not anything where you felt like something was a waste of your time, or it was a waste of like the movie was wanting for anything.
Right.
Really? It's not that the movie was wanting for anything, and it's not like you could have been like, oh, you could have left that part out. That's stupid. So, and it had a really good flow. It went straight through, no problem. Very great action sequences. I like
definitely satisfied.
The choreographer of all the fight sequences. So, what do you give this movie?
Scale of 1 to 10, 8.5.
And I also give this movie an 8. So, I'm tired of the 8.5s. 8.5!
I
mean, soon you're going to be like, it's 8 and a quarter.
It's not a 9.
I give it 8 and 3/4. I'm going to give it 8 and 2/3. Like, everybody knows where the freaking 2/3 mark is. Anyway.
If they see that movie, they're going to be like, man, that movie was an 8 and 2/3.
Anyway. So, I would definitely say go see this movie in the theater. It is something that's not a waste of your money. Unless, you have a person who's not into, I wouldn't say it was hardcore bloody, but it was good action. I wouldn't think
it's up there. It's some gruesome stuff in that movie.
But it wasn't that bad. Be quiet.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just showing you. They don't see this. Like, and stuff like this.
See, now they're like, we don't see it. Anyway, so it was, I don't think technically it was that bad. I've seen way worse. If you let your kid watch South Pacific or Band of Brothers, I think, you'll be
South Pacific?
That was like Band of Brothers? Oh, never mind. So
Pacific?
Oh, Pacific. Oh, South Pacific was a musical. Wasn't it a musical? I don't know
what South. I'm like, what is South Pacific? Anyway, okay, back to this.
You know what I'm saying.
It's decent. It's rated, what is it? R. It was rated R. So.
Yeah, it's definitely rated R.
Hey.
I would say go see it. It's not a waste of money, though. If your girlfriend doesn't like gory stuff, boo for her.
Or you can go see 50 Shades of Grey.
No, let's not. Let's say we didn't, okay? Let's not bother at all.
Okay, so 8.5 and an 8.
Now,
8 and a quarter. It rounds to 8. The movie's an 8 out of 10. Great movie. Go see it. You will not be
and for all you
disappointed.
Colin Firth lovers, it'll be nice to see him in action. Okay. All right. Well, I'm the chick. And I'm out.
And I'm that dude.
Peace, love, and hair